Hey, everybody. Oh, Karen's
We got
here.
people in here
Ooh,
already?
that light, though. What is that?
That's the light behind us, I think.
Oh, Lexi, can you
Oh,
turn
that's
that?
your
No, that's the.
goldenrod. That's the one in the kitchen. You can't
That's
turn
going to
off.
hurt somebody's eyes.
There, I guess it's.
We got our little. We're trying to do the lighting here. That's bad. I'm going to resituate here. All right, how is everybody? Patty's here. Karen's here. Can you read it? He's got his glasses, y'all.
This all we're getting in here tonight?
Yeah, so far.
Everybody else is
We have a few
busy.
people. Oh, y'all. We pooped out. So, what's everybody up to? Doing pretty good this evening. Aw.
But we had pollen on the windshield this morning of the car.
Let me see if I can scoot it
We did.
this way. That's a little bit better. Y'all ignore the folded stuff. And we wore this for, what was it? I think his name's Ace.
Yeah, he likes when I wear these t-shirts, so I figured I'd choose Joe Cool tonight. What do y'all think?
Oh,
Y'all
Grammy
like Joe
Karen's
Cool?
on.
Y'all should know what Snoopy is for us anyway, so.
How are you? Maybe. Where are y'all? We're all you need. Yeah, well, they're all we need.
Yeah, y'all
Our
we need.
favorites. Maybe. Let's see. Stringfield is on. Hey. Yellow season won't be too far. Yeah, it's already here in the south.
The moon's beautiful tonight, and Levi called us out there to look at something.
He said, "Come here, quick!"
We saw like this
dots in the sky, an old straight line.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 20 of them.
Well, it's crazy.
And then they vanished. So I think those are like satellites. It's pretty interesting. White and Raylan spending the weekend.
Yeah, good for you.
Congrats! You get to have your grandbabies. We've been busy.
Pollen.
I wish I could go get that's one of her puppies. I showed you that. We just watched your video.
Puppy cam.
The puppy video with all your little livestock, pretty little doggies. You're so far away. I want one for my cow. I want some for my cows to help them. These coyotes and stuff we have.
Yeah, I guess
here.
the Starlink satellites. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Starlink because everybody's saying that's what it is, and we looked it up, and I think I've seen it before on like TikTok or whatever. Where I live now, there's a large grass seed field surrounding us, so I'm glad I don't have allergies. I'm allergic to Bahia and something else, but I've kind of, since we've been up here, I've kind of gotten over it a little bit.
Sometimes she'll get irritated by something different.
It has to be a certain time of the season if I cut it.
But
I'll start itching and yeah, it's a type of grass. Yeah, that's my goldenrod there. I hadn't put up yet. They were in the laundry room drying, so and I had to move it to put hatching eggs in there. They're so funny, she said. Or put the puppies. They are.
The puppies are funny.
What are they, about 8 weeks old? Around that time, it's like little bitty baby toddlers running around when they're like. Yeah, we think one of our bassets is going to have puppies, so we're hoping.
All right, y'all. Mac and Patty are kind of they need some prayers. They're in some cold weather, icy weather.
Oh yeah, they said.
And the generator quit
40
running.
40 hours they've been without.
They've been without power for like 40 hours.
Then the generator stopped working, and he hurt his knee, so he's been trying to keep everything going. If we were closer.
We're about 4 hours from, but the thing is,
we would run up there with our generator.
It's crazy that it's cold up there, and we're only like 4 hours south of them, and it was in the 60s today, I think. The wind was cold, but it's crazy. I don't understand. Weather's been kind of weird lately.
I don't know.
Yes, they're having a little tough time up there.
Yeah.
And there's other folks up there, I'm sure, having trouble
right
too.
Now, okay. Kids were watching Pink Panther for a minute there. You okay? So we have a bunch of little baby chicks hatched, and that's what's been happening.
Thank you. Yeah, this is real good.
Bought another incubator. So I'm hatching out. It's Rhode Island Reds and Silver Lace Polish chickens. Macy went and grabbed 2. They're really cute little fluffy babies. So
Chickies.
The chicken
they're
butt.
heavy too. Like this feed I've been feeding them, y'all. Watch it poop on me. Want to say hi, everybody? Say
Come
hi.
put them up, Macy.
Chicks.
Then
There's
there's this almost all white little chickie.
show them the mohawk looking one. It's got
Yeah,
like
that's
it's kind of got like a little splash,
Get the penguin one.
The penguin.
little dots on
Big
its
baby.
head.
It's out of power for 40 hours now. Poor Max hurting. Yeah.
And it's black back.
Hello. Patty was saying
Yes.
maximum. Yeah, it is because they're having to take care of her. We were going to say, I know they can't like hop, skip, and jump down here. But I was going to say, hey, y'all can come down here and stay in our camper that we have out here. It'd be warmer, but I don't even know.
Oh, he's got this.
Lawson's got this cool looking
This
little
one here is
dude
neat. He's
or chick.
different.
Let's get the really brown one.
Really
Yeah,
brown.
it's got like a looks like a little penguin.
Looks like a little penguin.
Turn around, little fella. See?
It's kind of pretty. I've been trying to see if I know.
Adventures Outdoor Eagle. Is
That's
that-
him.
Look, see
Timmy
that?
wore a shirt for him, but this might be a girl. And if it is, if I keep looking at the wings, it's like I kind of get it sometimes. I might keep that one.
No, she won't keep that one. She get rid of them.
You wore Joe Cool tonight for you, Ace. It's Ace. I think that's what he said his name was. Shh.
All right, one more and that's it. One more and that's
They're
it.
fighting over the chickens. I'm going down in.
It's almost all brown one.
This one's like a reddish
It's
brown.
like an almost all brown one.
Say hi, everybody.
Oh goodness, Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Watch the light. There we go. Kenzie wants to see it. Let her see it.
it.
I have like a few little bantams in there too.
Nice.
It's going down to negative 37 degrees. So what is it like negative? Probably like -4 for us or -6. That's cold. He said yes. It's Ace. They're big, and I just hatched them 4 days ago, but I've been feeding them this quail
You like my shirts? I appreciate it.
and game
This
bird
one here-
starter.
The Snoopy's has a special meaning for us. So
It's Joe Cool.
I
And
don't know.
we started collecting shirts and
I don't know if you know
Snoopy's.
our story, but
Sorry, my dad was messaging me.
we started collecting Snoopy's after our oldest daughter passed away. 'Cause
Yeah,
really liked the
she loves
Peanuts
Snoopy,
characters.
and we started collecting it, and we got a whole cabinet over here. Let me see if I can turn it.
Don't show them that,
What?
We got some stuff stuck, but that whole cabinet is filled with Snoopy. Sorry about that light, y'all. Memorabilia. I do love his shirts. We have quite a few.
Thank you. I have a lot of Snoopy shirts. I have Superman
Flash.
and Flash. I have
We're trying to get like more, but
Robin.
I made the Robin one.
I stepped on a piece of glass in the creek.
Mackenzie's
And it
looking at a
went-
scar on her
it
daddy's foot.
filleted
She was
my
giving him a
foot.
little
It
foot
went to the
rub.
bone and it filleted out. And then Daddy says, "Is any stitches?" Mom said, "No, it'd be all right." She took me home. She cleaned it up. And
So
never
he's got a
stitches.
gash as far. I'm like, you got your arch of your
It's
foot.
about
It's
that
about
long,
yeah.
about 2 inches long. I guess.
He said he cut his foot up in the glass when they were in the creek, and it's a good scar. And he said, "You need stitches?" Your mom said, "No." She
Man,
probably
it was,
just bandaged
it
it
was
up for
flayed. It
him.
was meat hanging out. I went to the bone. It's pretty bad cut, but hey,
His mom was like, "No, he's fine."
we ain't going to the hospital.
You got to toughen up with that lady, huh?
She's something else. Good old days though.
Oh yeah, that the chick looked like a powdered cocoa. It's cute. Let's see, so
Powder cocoa chicken nugget.
we're actually branching out into making coop for people. I have a friend we're making a coop for, so that's what we're doing. It's kind of like a breeder pen, but it's different. She has 3 hens
So it's
and
negative
1 hen.
34 Fahrenheit.
Really? Is that much of a difference? That can't be right. That just blows my mind. That's cold.
What Google? Thank you, Karen. Yes, my daughter's rubbing my foot. She is doing a good job. It feels good. I've had a problem with the side of my foot hurting for months now, and I don't know why it hurts. You'll
What?
take 2? We'll send them to you, Karen. Put them in a box and send them to you.
Wish you like if we were close, we just meet her at the line where you could just toss the chickens. Oh, I don't know how they got there.
Me either.
Didn't see nothing.
Go, Chicky, go, go. Just
It's a wild chick. It was just it wandered into her hands. No. Oh, all the news and stuff is stressing everybody out. The little house.
We actually
Polar plunge. No,
No.
I can't, y'all. It's too cold. I'd die in that kind of temperature. I'd freeze to death. Drop from heaven into her hand. That's right, Patty. It dropped from heaven into her hand. You're gonna
okay.
do it from the front door. Don't go from the back door.
Turn the light
Open
on.
the front door. Dropped. I saw a young couple who looked like y'all. Oh, you did?
Where? Were you down here?
Willie said. He said he saw a young couple that looked like us.
There's actually another good-looking couple out there like that. Probably didn't have gray in the beard though.
Y'all, I've been taking some pictures lately. I'm like, oh Lord,
Damn.
getting a little age on us. Except for
Sore, baby. It hurts.
my hair is just graying more.
On YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, Bubba.
Get your old color pencil or something. Okay, Patty.
30 seconds.
Oh gosh, I can't. In a minute, not right now. Hold on. Let's see. Karen said it was negative 37. How is that even? You would think it would be. It says negative 34
Let me see.
here.
No, the back door.
That's crazy,
Let me
Karen.
see.
So if it's 0 there, it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit. See, how does it jump like that? I guess it jumps differently below
It was y'all's
negative.
wedding photo. Oh.
Oh yeah. It wasn't our wedding. It
perhaps
was
well
was
seasoned.
prom.
Oh, well, we were smooth face, baby
Yeah,
face. and
that's
she-
is still doing now. And what I was doing
Oh,
then, it was that's prom.
Those are
My
prom.
prom.
Her prom photo.
Let's see if I can find it. Sorry, my phone's going off here. Outdoors.
Perhaps well seasoned.
I wouldn't say age, perhaps well seasoned. Little
Well,
salt and pepper.
seasoned. See the salt and pepper I got going on here?
There's days you're like, whoa, you know? You like, look your age. Look your age.
This is wisdom.
Little chickies are talking, y'all. Y'all hear them? Let me see if I can find the
Oh,
one.
it's okay, Willie. It's all right.
It's all right. I'm trying to find the one he was talking about so y'all can see it. It's a short. I was posting a lot of
She
shorts.
was
17.
And I was.
No, I would have just turned 18 because that's prom. That prom was in
I was
around.
22.
Oh no, it wasn't cold. Yeah,
Uh,
you were
like
22.
22, yeah.
17 and 22. Here it is,
Take
y'all.
a break, that's fine.
Hold on. I'll give it to you.
We've been together 22 years.
Well, it froze, y'all.
I guess I'm still doing now what I do in
That one.
chasing you.
See?
Still doing now
Oh,
I've had her
y'all.
since she was 17.
what I do in
I'm looking wiser.
I know what that one was.
I just cleaned it up. I'm gonna go sit with Lena.
Okay, go sit for a second.
Don't be out there too long. It's cold.
We have a
tonight.
wedding photo, but I was even more of a baby then. I looked so baby
She was
face.
19.
19, yeah. I was almost 20 when we got married.
We both had baby faces.
We did.
Show them the Madison show.
They seen that one.
That's the one you saw? Okay, Mr. Willie. Ow, my
Yeah, I
toe.
think he commented on that one. I had another one.
Thank you, Grammy Karen.
I don't
It
know.
was a sweet picture at the time. Not so sweet.
If you want to see even more baby, this is okay. So that is 17. That's 18. That's 23. That was not too long ago. So some of those are oldies.
People plenty.
These are, but
Yes.
the other ones were
She had some chicks.
yes.
P for plenty. I don't know who that is.
People
I never seen that.
P for plenty. Yes, we did. Smart for people to be doing right now. Yeah.
99. I was youngster then. That was around the year Star Wars Phantom Menace
Oh
came out.
gosh. We
Okay.
had a youth pastor that made okay, if you like it, that's fine, but made everybody go watch it. We couldn't pick a movie either or. Like the girls were like, I don't watch Star Wars, but we had to pick one.
I'm the classic 77, 78. I'm the original Star Wars fan. I've watched
No, we're more
those.
Tron.
And Tron was one of my favorite movies. But
We like Tron.
the newer ones, I've seen a few of the new ones, and I just got bored with them because it's like when they just wear movies out, like
Yeah,
Transformers and.
that was
Fast
it.
and
Was a
Furious and
good
stuff.
show, but I just couldn't.
But I
keep
think
up
I
with
went with a buddy of mine to see that one, the Phantom Menace. Back in '99, because I can't even remember back that far. It seems so long ago. So you must be a youngin' too, huh?
It might be your age. I don't know. That's before. That's when. Did we have MySpace in 1999?
I don't know. You made me an account. I
No.
never went on it, but
No,
We
we
had,
it was in 2005. I think we
a
had
lot of critics said
MySpace.
it was the worst in the franchise.
I like pod racing, but too much talking.
Well, the pod racing was pretty cool actually in that movie. I grew up with A-Team, the Dukes of Hazzards, Fall Guy.
MASH.
Well, MASH was in there.
No, that was
but that
kinda
was
earlier.
earlier than me. But
Oh, my hip popped,
I
y'all.
seen older. Something like
You know what I grew up with? You want to
Bunch.
see the difference? Does anybody? No, there's no one that's going to remember this on here. The Hug-a-Bunch, like My Little Pony. It was Care Bears, My Little Pony. That's what I was watching when Sean and all that came out.
You can't believe. I look like I'm going to beat up a Star Wars fan.
Can't believe you watched Star Wars because you look like a guy who beat up Star Wars. No, he watched it.
Told you I like the original ones.
The older ones.
Wasn't like, oh, gotta watch it. No, I wasn't like that. But I seen all of them and I liked them better.
And I was like, classic 80s shows, and then me, My Little Pony.
Those years were better music. There were better shows.
Oh yeah. Even though now, if you look at it now versus then, you're like, whoa.
I seen something with Snippy on the other day on Facebook. It said, when you ain't having a good day, play some 80s music.
That's a good one. Yeah, I was never really into those. I liked the classic older movies like The Goonies, and
The Goonies.
I watched
Hey,
Stoops and all that. The kids watched it for the first time last year.
On the Christmas
The
break.
Goonies.
My Christmas promo.
Well, y'all watched it one time
First
before
time,
them,
yeah.
but then the littler ones watched it and they liked it.
And then there was Dukes and Hazzard. We watched the first time we got
The big guy.
The Waltons.
Were you a kid and seeing the original Star Wars in theater when you were a kid?
Waltons.
Well, since it came out in 77, 78, I was really a kid. I was born in 77, so I did not see it in the theaters. I seen it at I believe probably seen it on VHS. Yeah.
VHS when it came out,
Mhm.
like Blockbuster.
Yeah. So it was many years. It was in the 80s where I seen it because I was too little to see it when it came out.
I don't remember. I only remember seeing that one back in 1999. That's the only one I ever saw.
Like Cheers.
Hold on, buddy.
Cheers was all right.
Not when you can't go back outside with Levi. They were sitting. We had a little fire in our cooker going out there. Karen said she liked Cheers.
So we went to Lowe's a couple weeks ago and they had like little $50 barbecue grills and the Lowe's Blue.
Like a little travel grill.
A little travel foldable grill.
It's 50. It was got for
From 15
$14.
to $15. They went from $50 to $15.
Oh, Teresa said she graduated in 1980. Lee was only 5.
Well, 80s. I love the 80s. See, I got 82 model right here.
You graduated in 1980, and Lee was only 5. Lee was 5?
Huh.
That's crazy.
I'm glad you're back, Miss Patty.
See, I'm back. We only had one small country theater here. What was that one that it was like a pizza, like you get pizza and then you can watch a movie?
Oh, it was a silver screen.
82 was the best year. Yes, it was, Karen. We know it.
Graduated 74. You're all just babies.
We are babies still, huh?
To be honest, I watched Dukes of Hazzard because of Daisy. Well, that's the only reason a lot of people watched it. I watched because of the car.
He liked the cars.
I watched it because
Some
Some
cool
cool
people
people
born
born
in.
in.
Yep, he was born 1975. Wow, that's cool to know. I would have never known that. I thought y'all were the same age. It ain't no biggie.
97. Mr. Willie, that's when I graduated.
I graduated in 2000.
But I was supposed to graduate in 95, but it didn't
He
work
watched the
out
Dukes
for
of
me.
Hazzard. We watched it.
I
Patty
graduated in
said.
97 too. We same age, Miss Willie.
We watched the Waltons. We watched.
The kids watch the classics. They like Little House on the Prairie ones right now, huh?
I still watch Dukes of Hazzard when it comes on.
We were watching the Dukes one time because it was free for a while, and then they took it off.
I did this before you back. Got up and then did this and it went.
Your pat popped.
That hurt.
So, y'all, we are so close. We're almost out of debt. We're so happy.
So
Stuff's falling into place.
we went and had our
Still,
taxes
tight.
done yesterday.
and that came out as a blessing, but it's just we're almost there. 5 more months. And we're so happy we'll be out of debt.
I never did like Star Trek.
I like Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. The kids haven't watched it yet. Maybe I should watch that series. We had the original Star Trek. We watched Dukes of Hazzard. That's exciting, Jerusha.
What's exciting?
Being debt free by June.
Oh,
End of June. End of June.
if we just keep praying and we just keep working at it.
Dr. Quinn was good.
Dr. Quinn was a good show.
Y'all come inside, please. Liam's okay. He had a
I
jacket
grew up
on.
watching like John Wayne and all them classic movies with Daddy and Mama.
I was trying to
A
remember.
lot younger than a lot of y'all. However, I know
I'm a lot younger
you've
than a
watched
lot of
of
y'all.
these shows.
However, I know and have watched a lot of these shows you mentioned. Can you smell it?
What kind of
I can
smell?
smell it. That's so
All I can
close.
smell is the smoke from the barbecue
I'm
grill.
sure. Can you smell it? I could about taste it. Because that means I can put more food in the freezer.
Freedom.
Freedom. Be done.
Oh, Karen.
And then,
What's it
and
supposed
then,
to smell like?
I don't know. What do you think? Fresh. No, it wouldn't be fresh. Big old. Never mind. We're trying to build chicken coops because we've always built our coops, and I build most of it, and he'll build some of it, but we're gonna try to do it and see if that'll be a good income for later. Maybe he can also
What's
stay
your hat
home,
on? You like
because
it?
everybody's asked us over time. I know, where'd you do your coops? Did you get plans for us? No, we just throw them together. What do you plan on doing on the homestead first once spring springs?
Spring.
I'm hoping we got a lot of plants going. Usually when spring springs, we have squash that we collect and harvest. And so let's see, around April, we got Lexi's birthday's in April, and that'll be a party that we'll have, and then we'll probably be planting as we go. We got to work on a pump house for our pump.
No, Mr.
What?
Ridley. I seen Family Matters too when I was a kid.
No, I watched it. It took us 5 hard years to get free of debt. We didn't have any YouTube or support. It was if I didn't have Karen y'all to help me get through this last 5 years, well, it's been 4. 4.5. Yeah, it's been a while. She's been a very good friend, and all y'all is supporting us and being friends with us on Facebook. And
Don't worry about it. We'll talk to you later. Okay.
I'll explain it to you all of it later. She kind of knows.
What is it like? Keep your money?
Yeah, you get to
Yes,
keep
you get to
your
keep your
money.
money,
You
that's
don't have to
right.
pay nobody back for nothing unless you have like a phone
Oh.
bill and stuff like that. See what else we
I lost my
we
train
want to
of
do. No, he said with Spring Springs we want to do a well house because our well is all messed up. But we want to put like a shed beside our well house and build onto that shed like a pre-made shed probably. And I'm going to do I'm probably gonna make my little hatchery in there because it'd be by a power pole, or like a canning shed would be nice where I can just can stuff.
The well house was just something I threw together out of some pallet wood when we got up here, and it's doing well. But
We
I would
built it
we built it.
at the other place.
Yeah, and I hauled it up
And we
here.
hauled it up here.
And it's been built for about 5-6 years, and it's doing really good. But I need bigger and more warmth in it, so we try to rebuild it.
Our dream for by the end of the year, we would love to have a pole barn home started.
Or at least the plans.
We've actually gone to a place here that can do one. It's going to be feasible for us to get it. It's just trying to get the structure, and then having somebody put up the structure is probably going to be the most cost. We could do it ourselves, but I would like it to be square. Sometimes I don't get things. I get things a hair off sometimes.
As far as the spring goes, we're gonna try to get the gardens ready and
Garden's ready. We tilled up 2 extra gardens. He's got to touch back up one of them because it was near grass. One was in our very first old garden area. We have a video.
Mama.
It's when Patty and Charlie were really little, and Mackenzie's helping me.
Finish my show and then go out.
Mackenzie's
come
helping
sit in
me.
here for a minute.
And that was the very first spring.
We had a pork loin with some potatoes,
stewed potatoes and onions in the oven. They were steamed in the
you talk about the pork roast wrapped in bacon. Whew, boy, let me tell you what, that was a good pig.
Oh yes, we would like to have a storm shelter. So if we get the pole barn home type structure, we want to build a root cellar of some sort / storm shelter.
But we have a nice hill here. I hope you can see our place one day. And there's a good embankment where we can dig it out.
Our property kind of comes up at the road, comes down in the back, and kind of goes down and up. So where we want to put this house, it's kind of down, like a little dip. So we might be able to do something. Your homestead does each child have a passion that they love doing without much of a fight? Hold on. Lexi, move. I got it.
Did they really get their power back on?
You mean like with the animals, or in general, what's their passion? Chicken Man and Patty got their power back on. Yay!
Good.
Praise God, y'all. Okay, Ace, do you mean like, does the kids have stuff they like to do, or property-wise?
Chores they like to do. They all like the dogs.
The little ones like helping collect eggs and feed the chickens.
Chicken eggs, and
they like when the puppies are born. They liked when Dodger Dakota, our baby calf, was born.
Okay.
They
like to play, and run around and dig in the dirt.
They like
after
the
I
freedom.
Up the garden.
It's the freedom of like.
But as far as helping, they all help when we ask them to.
Mackenzie and Levi like to explore things. Like
we have a nice little creek down behind the house.
They like to look at the rocks down there, and
that's good. I'm glad
it's kind of like a natural springish type creeky area.
But
so we live there, some government, and they like to explore things, but they can't go I don't let them go too far. So in case I don't want them getting lost.
Right now it's hunting season. So.
Yeah. And then we built a playhouse on this homestead for them. I never had one. They haven't used it lately. They used it a lot last year. So also once we get the little pole barn area built, it's gonna be closer to the playhouse. With fruit trees, I gotta plant more apples. I lost a lot of my apple trees. We had probably had 6 apple trees that didn't do good. It's probably where I planted them. I planted them where we used to have pine trees, and they did not do well at all. So I want apple. I like some more peaches. Apples and peaches.
They do kind of fight to want to help with certain things.
It's sometimes they argue like, okay, I told someone to do this, but she told me to do this. I want to do it too. And then they're like, no, she told me. Like, y'all both can do it. It's fine. There's plenty of animals to take care of.
Right now we have a lemon, a lime, an orange.
Are you planting
A
dwarf
very
apples?
great lime. We have a cherry tree we ain't planted yet. We've got plum trees, peach trees.
I have a mulberry
fig tree,
transplanted.
Mulberry tree. We have
I had a pink variegated lime, but this flash frost I think killed it,
trees.
and I'm disappointed and sad.
We
I
have
had it 2 years.
Granny Smith apples, but
The Granny Smith, he ran over one by accident with a tractor and broke it, and the other one just hadn't.
and some of them aren't doing too good. So we're gonna try something different.
Mhm.
We have a bunch of blueberries, and
Annie Kitchen.
we're gonna
Oh,
try to
Annie, she's from
Australia.
yeah. It's Good Morning Australia. It's Tamar there.
Like,
Good morning, Annette or Annie. She lives in Australia, so it's tomorrow morning there. Isn't that crazy?
I keep forgetting.
You
Man, no
forget.
wonder I'm so tired. I just woke up.
So I think I have a goldenrod video. I'm going to probably go ahead and load. I haven't made the salve. I was trying to kind of tell people about it. I was going to make a salve. I might try to make the salve still, but I had the goldenrod soaking in olive oil, and I've also had goldenrod in 80%.
9:44.
It's crazy. Liquor to do tinctures. And I was just going to show people how I did it, but I might just
Hey,
do that
Belinda and
video
Chuck.
and then show people how I do it in the next video.
Ask people
Hey, Belinda. Hey, Chuck.
what their favorite food and what their favorite thing is.
Lexi wants to know what y'all's favorite thing on a homestead is, right? And your food that you grow. What's your favorite is what Lexi's asking. Ours is probably, hers I know is tomatoes and cucumbers. Tomatoes mainly. If I can grow them this year. Last 2 years I couldn't grow them.
We're
Y'all.
putting them behind the house a little
Put them
bit
behind the
more
house this year because there's shade. The sun's kind of falling a little different
What,
on the house this
Mackenzie?
year. So
My favorite food is chicken and salad.
Mhm.
Lexi would be cucumbers.
And the medicinal stuff Mama has in her family.
Kenzie likes to learn about medicinal plants. Goldenrod, is that what you beat Boy Wonder with? I don't beat you.
No.
I would just use a broom if I had to. No, pick Barbara.
Oh, goodness.
Daughter. She's bad. Oh, y'all. Gosh. No, it wouldn't be strong enough, I don't think, huh? Favorite thing to grow is anything new. I have stuff I did video of we grew new. What we grew last year was these little bitty spinner gourds from Tennessee. I grew a whole bunch of them, and I got them still in a little bucket that they're kind of drying out. They look like little bitty gourds. And we did videos of the kids spinning them like little spinner tops. It was really cool. More flowers. I want more flowers. We want more flowers, and we would like to be successful with corn, okra, and tomatoes. That's I hope.
Well, eucalyptus didn't do no good last year either, but if you plant them somewhere, you need to plant
You put them in a raised section.
by themselves.
By themselves.
With
Build
nothing.
it up. But it has to be up a little bit. Put your little arch. You'll be good. Mine didn't do. Ooh, here they are. This is dry, but when they're growing,
They look
they look like a little bitty watermelon / fig. So this is not. It's not mold. It's just it kind of gets moldy, but and then they you take it
was
and
a bad year for everything.
you spin them like that, and they spin. It was really cool.
Because we didn't get anything hard last year because
I
we had
could
to go
pop
to
this. They're
a
seeds.
picket you place because
You can hear it.
the weather was so terrible last year.
It reminds me of the little Mexican maracas. Not the maracas.
But they said it's gonna be a bad summer this year.
My aunt got some from Spain one time, and they're bigger. What is one thing Drisha likes to eat, but Boy Wonder doesn't like to eat? Strawberries.
Daddy likes to drink eggnog and you don't.
He likes eggnog, and I will not even kiss him.
Root beer.
Or if he has it, I don't like root beer.
See.
She busted my the little gourd. Save the seeds.
Yeah.
So I like strawberries. He doesn't like the little seeds getting in his teeth. Okay, let's see. Paint into Christmas ornaments. I need to do some that way. That's a good idea, Karen. Okay.
Yeah, so much like where she just smashed it like a daggum nut.
She went. Was spring?
Well,
Our spring was wet, and wet. Yeah, it was wet here. It was
we can
ridiculous.
still be friends, Karen.
Robin, we can't be friends. No strawberries.
I don't care for them. Sorry.
Look what she did to it. She busted it. The seeds are still in there.
Yeah.
A little bitty seeds. Well, they got a little dirty.
Thank
They
you,
got
Mr.
like a
Will.
little mold
Eggnog
part
is
in them.
wonderful. Strawberries still.
Okra is probably our favorite vegetable to grow and eat.
We're gonna do okra this year.
I like pickled okra.
I like fried okra.
And I like fried okra, and I like okra in some soups, but the kids don't like it that way because it's slimy. Yeah, they call it weird when it
Hi,
doesn't.
bud.
Want to tell them, hey,
Hi.
Lawson. Okay, you can't be friends. Probably their favorite friends. Oops, so much for the gourd. I have probably 30 or 40 of them. Go ahead. Well, I don't have a homestead yet. I'm in the country. I'm a country boy now living in the city. This year, I'm going to make a raised planter in a neighbor's yard. My pool is in the way in mine. You fill up the pool and plant. I can't grow okra unless it's in the greenhouse. Yes, good. Pickled okra. I like pickled okra. Only ever eaten
Plant
it
where you
once.
can, how you can, and what you can.
Yeah.
Buckets, pots.
Just throw seeds everywhere, and just if it grows, you'll have like a wild garden. Okra's not easy to grow. Here it is. And if you can't grow nothing, and you get discouraged, find a local you pick place. That's what we do too.
Get you some pickle over from the store there, Mr. Willie.
Okra need to grow. I never had pickle. You haven't had pickle okra.
If you can find property that you can afford, you get it as soon as you can.
We like it fried, pickled, and raw. Teresa said. I'm also going to make hanging pots off the fence. That's a good idea. You do vertical gardening. That'll probably be a lot easier than some people.
We got some friends that try to do hydroponics.
Yeah. It's okay. It's no biggie. Yeah, that one was just out of shape. Grows great here. Too far north here to get a crop of okra. Yeah. It has to be pretty humid.
I'll tell you what, the place we went, right up the road from our house, and the
10
okra
foot?
was over our head, and it was huge.
You had to pull the plants over. I took a lot to get seed from because it's that red okra.
The red okra and the green.
Who was the kiddo that peeked around the camera? That was Lawson. He's the second oldest boy. So you got Levi. He has a twin sister, Mackenzie. Then you got Lawson, and then Liam.
He hasn't felt too
This
good
is
last couple
Lexi.
days,
Guys.
but he's all right. He's had a little cold.
I'm the second oldest.
No, I said he's the second
Boy.
oldest boy.
Oh.
I found someone in a freezer section. That's Mackenzie waving. of the store and frantically called GossMania Homestead so that has to eat. Yeah, she called me how to eat the okra. I bet fresh would be yummy. Pickled, you probably like it pickled, Karen. Especially Angel. He probably like to have it on salad. I like it on my salad. Pickled okra on my salad. You get frozen okra here too.
Pickled okra is not bad. It's
Okay.
just a little slimy. I don't care for the slimy feel.
Pickled okra isn't slimy though.
To me, it is.
No, that's steamed okra or cooked
Oh, that
okra.
might be steamed okra, but fried
Pickled
okra.
okra is kind of like a pickle.
Fried okra is the best.
It is still stringy though. Sometimes, depending on who pickled it or how they pickled it.
Mom used to fry it all the time.
So I'm listening to the boys outside.
Oh.
What else? Strawberries. I don't like eggnog. What else you won't eat usually? Strawberries is the main thing that I know he don't really
I used to not eat a whole lot more than what I do eat
Oh,
now.
tomatoes he used to not eat.
I eat tomatoes now, but I don't eat
He
them.
likes them on what?
Sometimes I like them on bacon sandwiches or burgers and stuff. It all depends on what kind of flavoring I want.
Don't like them too thick. He won't have too many on the
true.
salad.
I don't like those little baby okras or corn. I don't like.
Oh, the baby corn. I used to like baby corn
on
my salads, but remember last time we got it, it
tasted terrible.
It smelled so bad.
I didn't, and I don't care. Well, there's ouch.
They were outside sitting by the little.
There's I don't know. I don't know.
When I was a little girl, I did not like squash. You know, like grilled squash, squash in the oven, squash casserole. I'll eat it now, but I hated it when I was younger.
We've been trying to grow corn. We haven't been very successful with it.
We did okay. Sorry, y'all.
Now be
Everybody's tripping
careful.
over the mess in our house. We grew Danny corn and we tried the sweet peach.
The fire was out, but I need to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Sit down. Come sit down.
Peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream. But for some reason, I don't know if we planted it too late or what we had was too
wrong spot.
Bad. But we did pretty okay with the Danny corn to where we could have at least some seeds from it.
Yes, you're right. It's lived in. But it is crowded with all of us.
Some are fresh toast and tomato sandwiches. I like tomato sandwiches. My daddy likes tomato sandwiches.
I like cabbage.
You like cabbage when
But
it steams?
Lexi, she will just pull it off the plant and eat it. She just eats it. She
You
loves
see,
tomatoes.
I like to
But,
sit with the rice
Hmm.
whenever you
Yes.
make it.
Amen.
Our house is lived in. It's 1,100 square foot single wide mobile home.
This is real life, y'all.
This
See,
is our laundry pile.
it is. This is just stuff that we have no hangers. And then I got stuff on my table because I got to clean.
Metal detector, pick it up.
And then we got baskets here that we got to go through. There's a basket full of kids' toys and another basket full of socks we got to sort.
But it's home. So
It's small. We want to declutter, but you can't declutter when you have nowhere to put nothing to go
you
through
need to
it.
find a snack, Karen.
We're totally about to get us
We'll go find a
metal
snack.
detector. She said,
Oh, we
"No."
were talking about food.
Oh, she did say y'all. No, she typed y'all. She didn't say y'all.
She could say it pretty good. It's not a mess. Lived in. I don't like tomatoes with raw with salt and pepper. I like them with salt. I can slice some tomato up and eat it with a little bit of salt.
Cucumber tastes good with salt.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Macy, don't do
cucumbers
that.
with
You'll
salt
hit
and mayonnaise.
And
And she's
watermelon
made her
does
own
too.
mayonnaise last few times, and it's
I've
turned
done
out
so
really good.
I'm so proud of myself.
Because we like Duke's mayonnaise, and a lot of places aren't handling
See,
Duke's mayonnaise.
I need to do a video. I made ketchup. It was okay. That was
But-
It tasted a little.
we had to
vinegary.
add broth. It was too vinegary.
You're so funny, Karen.
You see. Oh, that's not it. Trying to find the recipe.
I love cucumbers.
Oh my gosh, I love this recipe. I'm gonna have to share it with everybody. I'm gonna show y'all. It's 1 egg. You get 1 cup of olive oil or any oil of your
Duke's is
choosing.
really good mayonnaise.
Half a tablespoon of lemon juice, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon mustard, and 1 teaspoon vinegar. That is some good mayonnaise. I think it might be better than Duke's. It's just not as thick as Duke's. It's a little looser. What, baby?
neighbor called outside, but Levi, he got one, and he just pulled me to his house.
Okay, go sit down.
And
You
Ketchup
start
is
making your own too. Good, Miss Pat.
Miss Patty. This
Miss
recipe
Teresa, I mean.
is good. Love the Dukes. It got so high. I started making them $5 for a little bitty jug of mayonnaise. It's ridiculous. And I doubled the recipe. So one time I tried to make it, and what I do, I made liquid mayonnaise.
It was weird. She did something wrong.
I was missing some ingredient, but I did it this last 2 times. Y'all, I was so happy. 40 years took me until I was 40 to make homemade mayonnaise. We'll go back and write down. Okay, I'll send it to you. I have a screenshot of it, but I'm going to make a video because it's like the best mayonnaise. You can add a little bit more salt or less salt, whatever you want. Pepper. I'm going to make homemade mustard too, but I got to get mustard seed. And you got to like let them sit in vinegar.
Where's your blender?
Oh, my emulsion blender?
It's in the drain. It was.
What the other half's in that box on the
Oh.
table right in front of you.
If you gotta buy a store mayonnaise, I think Duke's is the best. But we used to eat Blue Plate, and it just got too vinegary, and we used
It
to
was
eat
weird,
Kraft, and
yeah.
it was too like salty. It was weird. And Duke's
is the best.
Duke's is-
It's thick, but this is. You said you liked it
I
compared
like
to
it.
Duke's.
It's not.
But it's a little thinner.
It's really a good combination. It's thin mayonnaise, but
good it
it's a really good mayonnaise she makes.
You see if
Best
anybody can
place for
see
mayonnaise
this.
is in the garbage, huh, Mr. Willie? You don't like mayonnaise. Well, none of my kids do. So it's just me and her. Well, Lexi will eat it
I don't know
sometimes.
if Teresa can
We got
screenshot it.
Levi.
Okay.
Genji,
Well,
Mama.
We got Levi that eats J. Lee's barbecue sauce on everything.
see if I can.
And Mackenzie eats ketchup on everything.
It says it keeps up 2 weeks.
Everything.
You got sandwiches.
You want to know how
Everything.
potatoes, pepper can
That's
do? We gotta
it,
have.
Yeah. We should
Well,
make potato
it's not a
salad.
bad thing.
But
I'm gonna try to find it where I could show y'all.
And with the chicken and rice.
We
I
have
put
Hellman's
the-
mayonnaise, but we do not like Hellman's mayonnaise.
No. What do you call it? Cool Whip?
Is
Is that what that is? Not Cool Whip.
Oh, Miracle Whip
Miracle Whip
is the worst tasting stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I don't even see it in the stores no more. That's how bad it is.
Let's see if y'all can see it.
We post it to
I'll post it.
your community on YouTube.
Yep, I will, and I'm gonna make it. But there it is. That's probably backwards for y'all, isn't it? Is that backwards?
Yes, it's the worst. It's terrible. Miracle Whip.
I'll post it on the community page.
With the white thingy.
Now we haven't tried my canned butter I made last year.
She did can some butter. We had
2
tried
of them
it.
opened, but the rest of them are sealed.
Ow! Ow!
I've made homemade ranch is my favorite. There is a video on our YouTube channel for that. That's the best homemade ranch or ranch dip. I have made homemade Italian dressing. That's good. Have a acquired taste. You have to maybe kind of tweak it if you don't want so much oil and more because it requires cayenne pepper flakes, and that was a little bit too tangy. Or too not tangy. Hot, I guess, more so. Took a screenshot. Good. I'll send it to you, Miss Teresa, too. Real quick while I got it on my mind.
Stop! Don't tickle.
Teresa. Miss Teresa.
Miracle Whip.
Well,
It's like
Miss Patty
mayonnaise.
said it was a salad dressing, which she's probably right. And,
People put it on sandwiches,
but
though.
I've had it on sandwiches, and I just don't.
Some
care
people are like,
for
oh,
it.
that's the best. No.
I haven't seen it in stores lately. I hadn't really looked for it, but it's a good thing if it's not.
Y'all,
They put it with the mayonnaise, so you think it's mayonnaise, you know.
we know some people who take it.
Or whipped cream.
We got our first turkey egg. It was day before yesterday. I got 3 now. Well, I would have 4, but this one broke, so now I have 3. Taste a mistake. I love ranch dressing and blue cheese. We'll
She's
have
got
a good
She's
recipe.
got a ranch recipe too.
All you need is
I like blue cheese. I used to eat a
I
lot
don't
more
like
when
blue
I was
cheese.
young, but I don't eat it so much anymore.
I like feta cheese dressing. It's hard to find a good one. Turkey eggs. This is our first turkey eggs. So I have 3. We hadn't tried one to eat yet.
No, I didn't even want turkeys.
You just don't like my turkeys.
No,
It's a learning process with turkeys, but I'm going to try to eat one. They say they're richer, kind of like duck eggs, but I'm going to hatch them. I'm going to try to hatch my turkeys' eggs.
no. Stop.
We grew up putting Miracle Whip on sandwiches. Can't do that now. Do you eat turkey eggs or hatch them? Okay, answer that one. Mayo recipe I used
big
had too much
chunks
mustard.
of cheese in
Okay,
it.
that one.
They know it.
This one only had like a fourth. Oh, she's gonna show you. She wanted to show you. Here's the turkey egg.
It just tickles. Stop.
It's really pointy at the top.
These girls are laying like pointy
Stop.
ones, and sometimes they're bigger. Some breeds are
You'll
bigger
rubber
than
tickle.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't drop it. Careful. I love blue cheese dressing with nice chunks of sticky cheese in it. He has intimidated the turkeys trying. They don't. They'll strut by you, right? But then they'll fuss at you. It's fun. They're funny. But when you walk up to them, they're not like a pet. They won't be a pet turkey right now. They run from me. But they'll come up to me because they're like, oh, she's got food. But they're sitting there going, poof. They're strutting the whole day. Poof. Kenzie thought she heard a chicken sneezing. It's just their turkeys. They're making a poof sound. She said, why? I said, they're impressing their ladies. And they're doing it all day. And if you go, and they go, 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 go,
What?
You didn't say you were impressing the ladies. You just said it was the turkeys go.
yeah, they're doing it to impress the ladies. Well, you didn't hear me.
They are very stupid.
If they get sick, they will not eat or drink. I lost one of my more expensive white turkeys. I sold 2 of my white ones. I lost a male. And I lost before that. See. I lost 6 white turkeys. These were Royal Palm turkeys when they were growing, because the other turkeys, they were in a pen, but the other turkeys to perch, I mean, they weren't but about this big, but they used those turkeys to stand on to perch. And I'm like, oh my, and they all died because they
I'm not gonna say that.
there were some dead that morning, like 4, and then 2 died later because they were kind of fluidy, congested. Oh, thank you, Karen. Karen shared my ranch dressing recipe. Well, if you want to try it, it's good. Are your sons now going to make that noise to try to impress the ladies? I sure hope not.
Look, our boys don't have to make any kind of noise to impress these girls around.
Y'all, now I'm going to tell this story. We were at a craft show, and Lord Jesus help me.
There's this little girl walking around with a puppy.
I'm like, oh, it's cute. And she said, oh, thank you. And then she'd walked off. She had a booth with her parents across the way. And she came back and she's eyeballing my 15-year-old son. Do you want to hold my puppy? And he looks at me. I'm like, sure, you can pet him. And he's petting him. And she's like, and Mackenzie's sitting there like this because she sent by Levi. I guess this was funny though. And she's like sitting like this. So the girl's like looking at Levi, and then she'll look at Mackenzie, and she walked off. And then they had a friend as a pawn go up to me. She said, "Is that his girlfriend?" I said, "No, that's his twin sister." And she said, "Oh, so he's single?" I said, "Yeah, he's single." And then she went back to her friend, and she said, and then she came up with the phone. Can you give me his number? I said, well, he doesn't have a phone, y'all. That's unheard of. Because she said, really? I said, he has a phone, but it's my phone. I said, how old are you? She said, 13. I said, well, okay. I gave her my email. I said, well, here's my email. I said, when you get a little older, email me and we'll see.
Batting the eyelashes too. Yeah, she was batting the eyelashes.
She was 13, y'all.
Me and Mama about died.
I'm dying laughing the whole time because I know she's all giddy over. Y'all, my boy's cute.
I don't know, Levi. He wasn't playing with it. He was just looking
He
at
was
it.
looking at
I'm
him.
just
I'm missing
watching.
250.
We'll find it.
I told Mama.
They
Why
have
did you
phones,
just
but they
ask
only use them when we
him?
leave them. When we
They have phones, so we have ours. They have 2 phones. They're my phones. They don't pay like to have extra
my phone.
specialties with them, but they have them. So when they stay or they go
Don't-
somewhere, they'll have a phone.
When she left again, I looked at Mama and I said, "Why did she only ask him to pet the puppy? No one else. She didn't ask if us wanted to pet the puppy. She asked him.
It was a
if he
cute little
wanted to
puppy,
pet the
though. But that's
specifically.
and
okay,
it's
enough
funny.
of that.
I accidentally broke that.
You did?
Battling the,
She's batting her eyes too.
so technically, it's mommy and daddy's. It's our old phones that we activated so they can have in case of an emergency, basically.
She was trying to do the butterfly kisses anyway.
It was cute and all weird at the
Yeah,
same
she was
time.
moving fast. But you know,
I'm like, at 13, I did not.
they don't
I
make
didn't
them.
really like boys.
They don't make them like that no more. So
Nancy doesn't like boys, supposedly. Now she'll see a cute one every now and then and get outside of the, just
No,
to
I won't. I'll just go outside because the little ones told me to.
joking.
I don't think that's
See?
cute.
No.
well, see, when we were dating, I bought her a phone because I was making.
Oh,
the
do y'all remember
daddies-
the Nokia, the little snake
The
phones?
little
And
rock
we,
brick phones.
The antenna
at the
port?
house, I'd have to call her on landline. It was the old rotary phone,
That's his. I didn't.
and I'd have to try to help Daddy pay the phone bill.
Not
for
right
talking
now,
to
and
her.
we'll feed him tomorrow.
So I went off my own. I bought a cell phone for me and her.
That was after we were dating, though, for like
right,
a little over
But-
almost a year.
and it was the Nokia that was a little hard. It was a cool little
Those
phone.
things were expensive.
Had a little snake game.
You had a $300 a month phone bill
Yeah, it was pretty expensive. That's all I
because
paid for.
there was like long distance calling. Because long distance from Biloxi to Jackson was ridiculous. Wow, you have long. Anyway, what?
That's great. I'm glad they got power back on. We'll check on a little bit.
Yes, I'm
See, us
glad.
praying helped, hopefully.
I don't have a phone until I was 16. I had to pay for it with my own jobs. Yeah, my dad got like one of the very first like car phones. It wasn't like the big one. It was the very first like Nokia big phone. And those were expensive. And then they developed the ones with the little snake. What, baby? Hold on.
Yeah, she was using the puppy to get to Levi. Levi's like, I've seen
And he's-
puppies before. Get that thing out of my
He
face.
said, "What does she do?" I said, "She likes you."
Yeah.
Where is my $50?
Then Mama says
She's so glad.
Did you change, Leon?
she was surprised.
Anyway.
You guys talked to me.
Anyway,
Not yet.
It was right there, Levi. He was looking at
My
it.
train
I don't
thought
think
went
he
out the
took
window.
anything out.
I'm missing one.
You were talking about the phone.
the phones, but we had the old school phones before you could see, computer or screens on your own phone. That's back
Now
in the
these phones are running folks because that's all they do now. They don't talk to each other, and most of these kids can walk and stare at their phone. I guess they got eyes in their toes or something. Know where they're going. I ain't got a clue, but anyhow.
Oops, sorry, y'all. My phone went off. I had it
But
on.
see,
How did he get this?
I guess it was
He
laying
just
there,
took
buddy.
it.
He
See,
just
and then-
pick it up.
At least we made it to 58 minutes without them going too crazy and too loud in here. Our
Nice.
children. I got my first phone in 1998. That's about the time. No, 99.
No more contact you. You're right.
What?
Outdoor Eagle said
That's
hi.
it. That's what bothers me at the stores where they got the self checkout.
This is
There's no
Macy.
interaction with people.
That's Macy. That's our
And-
littlest little girl.
When you take interaction out of life,
No, it is
then
a
it's a
spinner
gourd.
board
you
With
can't read
seats.
people. You can't see how people are. You can't just be friendly and talk to people. But I guess that's the way they want it now. Because now we're in the world where if you say ma'am to somebody, they might get offended because they were sir or something like that. So we're so just
My kids want jobs to pay for stuff,
so
but
screwed
people
up.
won't hire them. And we're just working on getting their permits right
they
now.
want to get hired. They're only 15, so
I'm ready.
but
We started a little late to get their testing for their permits because everything's online now. We did good. We went 15 minutes before a big old yawn.
What?
Let's go watch.
I laugh when they ask how I socialize my children. How does she supposed to socialize children
I don't
with
like that.
other children? That's what gets me.
But see, other
They
children,
socialize with their siblings, which drives them crazy. Okay, but
I don't like
they'll
that.
socialize with older kids and younger kids.
did.
They're
You-
used to being around different
keeping up-
ages.
you keeping up my records on the yawns?
It makes me scared.
Me and Irvine.
But see, there's no interaction. See, they get interaction, but they don't
Mama,
have
It's
regular.
done.
Other youngins don't have interaction either
I know
because they're
this
interacting
is
with
Leon.
phones and social media. But this homeschool thing we got, they supposed to have dances and all kinds of stuff like that. So
Where they're in a homeschool group that I got that I added them to. We're gonna be doing a lot more with them after we get debt free, like trips and things. They did a skating thing,
yeah, the public
Um,
schools are terrible, Karen.
ice skating event, and we missed that. And I signed them up for prom, but I missed like the tickets. They go so
Laser-
quick in this
laser
group.
tag,
They had to
too.
sign up for like extras, and I don't think they have extras yet. I keep checking. I was raised named sir. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, sir. If they
That's
get
right.
out of shape, then I'm over it. It's just
They have work. They're running out of parts.
I've been
to
in a
make
room
people
with
that
family
run.
where they're on their phones, and you may
Oh,
not
I
have
gotta
been.
find this.
It's really weird.
So it's like it's funny because I'll just sit on the couch and I'll text Trish just because she's sitting by me, just to play with her, or if I want to say something without letting the kids know, or something like that.
We've done that.
We've done that. It's just fun to do
No,
that,
just
but
said,
we
the
talk.
See.
I don't like.
Trying to
Macy,
find
I'm
something.
not comfortable, honey.
Choose him on his leg.
Talking to new people makes me nervous.
Kenzie will talk and socialize, but she gets nervous when talking to other people
Yeah.
because they'll ask her things and she's not into those things. Like, what kind of makeup do you like? And she's just not into makeup.
And then they
She's
talk
like her
about
mama.
skincare, and then they talk about shoes, and then they talk about
So, but then she's
and then
like,
they talk
so,
about what
She
uh,
says, "So,
kind of
what
guys-
kind of knives do you have, or
Right,
letter
they talk about
openers?"
anything else.
You know, we have to use terminology.
Do you like I don't know, trucks or things that aren't girly?
she's
Breaking,
like, she
it's a
likes.
congratulations, breaking the yawning record.
Well, put that in the books. She likes these pokey things that some people don't like. And,
Pokey collection. It's a good pokey
She's got a little
collection.
necklace one that she called.
And ones that you fling at targets. No, we can't show on.
Yes, you can actually.
We can't show letter openers because
Here's
you,
one of 'em.
you YT might not like it. I was trying to find something. YouTube.
Juba Juba.
Most of the time when they're just talking, I'm just sitting there like, okay.
Y'all want to see some funny? I know this is off
Kids are
subject.
strange.
This subject's bounced all over the place here, so
What are you
sorry.
doing?
These are some chickens I'm hatching out. They look like little Mozart chickens. I
Yeah.
bought Polish. This is silver lace Polish.
They will be for sale.
I might keep some.
Because
Though.
I ain't going to have nothing that ugly around my
But
place.
they're funny looking.
I want one actually.
I might keep a pair.
Hey, it's a Lego organizer.
Seriously, you can't stand these conversations?
We can name one
That's
Bob
Karen.
Ross.
You're so silly,
Bob
Karen.
Ross.
Funny
Funny
looking.
looking. They are. They're
Name Bob
funny.
Ross chicken.
I got a huge waiting list for them too.
Whoa.
Here you
The
go.
two younger
I
sisters
like
both
those,
were
but I'm
raised
never gonna
country
make
They do like
fishing.
this.
This one's kind of
dirt
pretty
bikes,
though.
playing in the woods and dirt.
I know.
No, I don't.
My
Yes,
look.
letter openers.
You want to
That's
know
what
how well socialized my boy
That's what I'm
is?
talking about.
My boy is 15. He'll play with his little siblings in the dirt. Not only that, we've come across many other people, and there is a very special, sweet guy that we met in the the craft show place, and he's got a special needs son. He's got more of a childlike mannerisms, and he'll go play with that little boy because that boy likes to talk to Levi when we go to these craft shows, and he's a sweet boy.
Extrovert and the talkative
It's very
person.
true.
And he's really sweet.
Mr. Willie, I agree with you on
Introvert,
that.
not a talkative person.
Yes.
Word.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Look, it's Levi.
Sometimes having family members who stay on the phone could be a good thing because I have to speak with them. My
I'm ashamed,
15-year-old
though.
still plays in the dirt and makes it. Yes, They do adventures, and they'll go play like cowboys and Indians out in the yard, and I love it. That will make him a good father. I can tell you that right now.
Sometimes we make maps
Good mamas and
for,
good
like, little
daddies.
treasure hunts.
Hmm
I draw the maps for
Yep,
little
y'all
treasure
done that
hunts, and they
before.
go outside to try and find the peppers.
Is this
See,
the chain
trying to find-
guy? How?
And it just breaks.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
Y'all, I need to post more on our community page, but there's our little Dakota.
He's for sale.
We're actually trying to sell them. And that's Mom and Daddy. Little Dakota. We're trying to fatten up Mom and Daddy. We got in a different protein.
This girl, she went to
They got their
she
fur
went to a
coats.
Look,
festival
you made a
of some
Lego
sort,
engine, Levi.
and
Oh,
she had
wait,
her pocket
no.
knife
Sort
on
of.
her.
What'd you make, Levi? It was a Lego piston.
He made a Lego engine.
You made a piston that would,
4 variants.
and then you hook it up to a
That's
vacuum
cool.
and you go.
It
It's
was
pretty
powered
cool.
by air, and it was pretty neat.
I made 4 of them.
It needed some oil because it sounded like it was knocking, but it was Lego.
No, it's a horse. No.
What?
Buried it.
No, it's a deer.
Oh, hold on.
They were confiscated in my pocket.
Oh no, I'll do that later. Hold on.
This
I'm
thing's
trying to
huge.
find-
Look at it. Look at this thing. People just carried these around in their
Anyway.
pockets in 51 years ago.
What?
Right now I have Silkies in the incubator. Those Silverlace Polish are in the incubator, and I have Rhode Island Reds in the incubator. So
What are they talking about?
what on here?
What is the exam?
Can you see it?
Good
Pressing
kids.
the
I have a
short.
granddaughter like that. Yes, perfect size. That's sweet. Can we see it? Perhaps as a short. little cow?
There is a short about it.
I do have
I
a
got a
short.
picture.
I have to
What the
share
heck?
it.
Oh, he's really short. He's only about 2 foot tall.
I don't have an updated video. We have him when he was a baby.
What
Let's
the heck
see.
is wrong? Lawson, what are you watching?
I don't know what he's watching. Lego stuff.
These folks here ain't got no sense.
I do. I got
They have
plenty
a lot of
sense.
time. Okay. See, I'll share it. But you you got that one.
Oh, it's pretty
Is
cool.
that one?
It's really cool.
Yeah, this is when he was a baby.
Oh,
so
the
this-
Lego piston.
oh, that one. Yeah, I need to
Let's
do
shoot
that
the cow
one.
too.
That's when he was little bitty.
Yeah, he'll have to make it again. I think
Yeah.
he's looking apart.
You can do it again, can you?
Probably good.
She put a hat on, Dakota.
Maybe we can show it to y'all or make
Hey,
a
you wanna show
video
my
of it.
book? Want to show
Yeah.
my book that's a year old?
No,
Show him some.
nobody cares about money.
Levi likes coins.
No, a lot of
I'm
people
looking
have
for
had
this
it.
No, the Lego piston.
I'm looking for this one.
Yeah, the Lego
I
piston.
lost this
He has
one.
to make it again.
You have to make it again. I have to show. I have it
I got
on
the
a video
piston.
somewhere, but I don't know where it is on my phone.
The
Y'all,
piston isn't hard to
Take
build.
many videos.
my phone says I have 11,040 videos.
Let me see it. I'll go through it and I'll look for it. I know where it's at.
It is a contagion. There's a lot of senseless folks around here, and I ain't gonna say it. There's people's got sense, they just don't use it. And there's folks that see. I used to like talk to folks, just meet in the store and stuff
You
like
still
that.
find some good people that you
Sometimes
run
I'll find
into.
people to talk to.
Mainly
Half the time, the
he's
people I know
related
are
to him half the
work
time.
or whatever. But
Right.
I don't have much
Other than work.
tolerance for people anymore.
The guy that I said had a sweet boy that he was special, and Levi played with him. That's actually his cousin. The dad is his cousin.
I talk more to the little kids that we meet than the actual
Yeah.
my age kids.
And
What
then
way you need to be contagious is kindness.
kindness and morality. Kindness, morality,
No,
compassion.
It's a computer art.
Mhm.
thing.
some common sense would help. I just don't know how much further I could take some of the stuff that's going on. Great chat as always, but I'm going to get ready for bed. We love you, Teresa. Thank you for coming in.
You gotta ride
Thank you
this
for-
wagon all the way to the end, baby.
Giddy up. We
Come
put our
on.
little extra couch
If I
in the
can't
front.
go to bed, you gotta stay up too.
I'm going to do a video on the mayo recipe. I need to. It's good.
I'll make an engine.
I'm an
tonight.
adult power. I still
I'll
play with
play
Legos.
Legos with them too, and Hot Wheels. I got a collection of Hot Wheels from years back. I've got my old Legos. Just picking Miss Teresa. You can go to bed. Good night.
Night, Miss Teresa. Thanks for coming in. We're gonna go in a little bit too. What is that? It's like a. I think they made a. What do you call that? That clear stuff. Son's
don't
watching
need
Lego
that.
stuff. Shh. I'm an adult. Oh,
My boys, they helped me. Like we've been trying to redo the head on the Yanmar, and
now Lawson's good about
Lawson's
helping
really
find
good about
wires.
tracing wires, like the RV. We had wouldn't start. He was trying to help trace the wire through the dash, and the little arms do good.
There's a loud one in there. I'm hungry. The 15-year-old only has 4 friends his age. I'm glad it doesn't like the dirt.
Let me tell you what. There's a
The
fancy
amount
subdivision up here,
kids
and we
at
can hear the kids playing at night, and they're using all
And
kinds of ugly
they're
language.
They'll come down here using language down the front of our property.
Night, Spring Hill
Night.
Ranch.
And I just don't understand the
Daddy, I
Allow
can't
your
believe.
kids to curse like that. They got some dirty.
I'm not
disgusting
saying
mouths
these
on
kids are
them.
bad, but why can't you
It's
just
a,
not
it's a,
Hey,
talk like that?
That's Katrina.
Talking like M and F and all that. That drives me insane.
It's a table.
Don't worry. All they know how to do is get stuck in Crocs. So.
stuck in mud, barefooted in the
Shh,
freezing
their
cold
parents
winter.
gotta be watching.
But anyway,
These boys got stuck in no land zone where they're not supposed to be.
Well, you can be there.
We
but
heard them, and the
I
only
knew where they
access
were.
is through our
Hour.
property.
to get to them.
For an hour.
They were
I told
back
you
there
they
for
were
an
coming.
hour
And they
where they were not supposed to be.
barefooted in short sleeves. And
There's
it was
one
like,
that there's one.
it was
There's
freezing outside.
there's one that teleported there. I don't know how he got there.
It was
I-
dirty.
I
He
call-
gets it. Yes, boys, kids need to have fun.
I was like,
You need to have fun in appropriate places. Now, he probably, when he was young, rode down places which you're not supposed to ride. What is it? Like, he's like, nope. But you wouldn't have rode down into mud like that, would you?
I
No, I
would.
had better
It was
sense than
bad.
that.
It was bad.
Like
Like,
you could go through
Well,
thin stuff.
listen,
it's just, and when you go to help said people
yeah,
and no parents say, oh, well, we appreciate you help getting them out and getting their vehicle out, taking a tow whatever to get them out. It's
Come along.
it don't matter.
but it's fine.
I work, adults is different. They're old enough to know what they're saying and stuff like that. And I work with people that's all they use. Every other word is
Okay.
that. But I'm okay with that because that's the way they talk. I ignore it. Sometimes I do ask them. But all the guys that I work with,
What is this?
They know how he is.
they know how I am. I don't use any
they've
kind of
toned
word
it
like
down.
that.
I have like
And they've actually kind of considered me and
Amber
took it down a little
and
bit.
Allie as my friends.
Where it's not so
Excuse me, I
bad.
got a yawn in there.
And kids
But-
Macy's age. My
They like
friends.
playing.
I don't have any.
I don't have friends.
It's
And you're your friend.
it's terrible out there, man. People just don't care no more.
Yeah, he was pretty rotten as a teenager. I gotta give
I
that to
wouldn't.
Hey! Name's coloring in.
Don't
It's fine.
do that.
It's fine.
Go.
I'll
I'm gonna
fix
see
it.
if I can show.
Shh. Sorry, y'all. The kids are getting a little rowdy.
Levi's loud.
No, I'm not.
He'll be fussing till the cuts are loud, but he's louder than they are. He don't make no sense.
Y'all, we'll go outside, and if he hears something, like me and Mackenzie, we went to check on the baby cow many times because we're worried about the coyotes coming in. And then all of a sudden, we're walking over there, and we're just standing there, and Levi goes, shh, shh. I'm like,
Y'all can't hear me if I don't do nothing else.
he's saying shush for. And he goes, shh, I'm trying to, you hear that? I said, I can't hear it because you're going shh too loud. We're not even saying nothing, Levi.
No.
So rotten.
They don't really have no special plans they want to do during the spring.
In the spring,
Airsoft
Levi just wants to
and fish.
he wants
fish
to
and
fish.
dig
Antlers.
ponds.
Fish.
Garden
Kenzie's in a
crackers.
drawing mood. She got some new alcohol markers.
$1.
Painting more. Kenzie wants to paint some more.
I don't draw much.
And
She-
the little ones, they just like to.
Levi
Get
used to
dirty.
draw more, but he likes leather work and fishing now.
Well, I gotta
And
find
coins.
out.
That's it. He's got like multiple hobbies.
I'm like a multi-hobbyist. Oh, what's your hobby?
The little girls.
Yeah.
I don't know. They like dolls right now. Still, they're still little.
No, I like big dolls.
Big dolls.
I like
But
and
I tell you what, if we have a litter of puppies, it'll be about spring, and they'll have something to do.
They make an income off of helping their mom and with the puppies. So, so Kenzie does. These are bookmarks she's drawing.
Cut them.
I gotta laminate these. So she likes her new alcohol markers. She's learning like different shades and different. This one's just a little sketch she did, and then she does a lot like the little geometric type things. This is what I used to do as a kid. These little geometric patterns.
Yeah.
And then this one.
1971
Oh, you're gonna get the one she made you? I said we need to start doing some with names. So she made Lexi's night, Miss Patty. Thank you, friend. We're about to go off too. Kenzie wanted to show you all these though.
Mama, isn't
Miss Patty, her husband. Yes.
This is mine, Mr. Mac.
No,
No,
the
that's
other one.
two different Miss Patty. This is
Mine.
Lexi's. Mackenzie made her. So we can make these and sell them.
I like pink.
Oh, here. But love y'all. Thank you for coming, Miss Patty.
Bye, Miss
So that Miss
Patty.
Patty, she's the one that
Lost her husband.
her husband passed away, and we talk to her quite often.
Oh.
And she lives up in Oregon,
Oh, jeez.
way up
Oregon,
there.
Mississippi.
That's far.
No,
No.
not Oregon, Mississippi.
Oregon's a northern state.
Yeah, you don't have Oregon.
And I'll show you on the
You should
map.
show them what we saw tonight.
We watch her sometimes.
She
No,
did.
I watched her when she got her new house, but you probably don't remember that video I watched. Anyway, we love y'all. We're going to go live again. Try to keep every Friday. If we ever skip a Friday, it might be on a Saturday.
Or
But
Sunday, maybe Sunday.
I'm going to try to upload some videos. That's been rough because we got so much going on. Now, what do you want to say? Want to tell everybody thank you?
Thank you for what?
Kenzie, well, speak up.
Get
They
Bye,
said great
Mama.
job.
Say
Good night,
thank
Grandma
She
Ken.
said thank y'all.
Bye.
We love y'all. Many blessings. If y'all need any prayers, comment in the thread your prayer request, and we'll pray for y'all and keep praying for us that we'll keep going forward.
We enjoyed it. Enjoyed all of it.
We enjoyed it,
That's what our lives are. We like to just visit and chat. We
even
don't really-
even though our conversations are.
They're all over the place. But we're just talking and visiting, right?
Yeah, we're having a family get together. Night,
Night, Ace.
night, Ace, night, Willie, night, Patty, night, Grammy, Karen.
We'll talk to you later, Karen.
Thank you, say.
Bye, guys.
All right,
How long y'all been
bye, y'all.
Bye.
How long y'all been on?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half?